What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of The Sully Show, where I drink some alcohol and give you my sought-after opinion on it. So today we're jumping straight into another review of some Irish whiskey today. So, we've been north of the board, we've been to Tennessee, going across the big pond to Ireland to try some more Irish whiskey, which Irish whiskey is probably one of my favorite whiskeys out there. So pretty excited about this. We got today the old Proper 12, the old Conor McGregor whiskey. It's 40%. 40% alcohol, 80 proof, triple distilled Irish whiskey, just like Jameson is. It says it's a smooth blend with notes of vanilla, honey, and toasted wood. Comes in at $28 to $30 a bottle, so right in line with that Jameson. Really looking forward to this. Buddy told me that if you slow down and drink it, not just chug it, drink it, really think about it, you can actually really tell the vanilla in there. So really excited to try it, see how it is. Y'all know how this goes, and if you don't, I'm gonna try it neat and then put some ice on it, try it that way, and see which one I like more, so I can give you all a good opinion on how to drink this if I like it. Or if I don't like it, I'm gonna tell you not to drink it. But obviously you can do what you want either way. It is a kind of neat green bottle. It says smooth is fast right there on the front. I don't know if y'all can read that with the stuff being in it. Might be kind of hard. But, that's kind of neat because, dude's a fighter. So smooth is always fast when you're fighting. Let's go ahead and pop her open. It's a cork top. So, that's always already a good hint. Listen to that. Listen to that cork. Oh, there it is. You can't beat that. Let's go and pour her up. Put that top back on before we dump it everywhere and lose a bunch of money. Smell test. Make sure to leave your mouth open when you smell. Don't forget that. It channels your sensors or something. It makes it easier to smell. This from what I've heard. I don't smell a whole lot of things other than your basic Irish whiskey smells. I don't really smell any vanilla or honey or anything like that, but I also don't have a trained nose, and it's also a little bit stuffy right now, so that could be why. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. So, hang on. So the main thing I'm getting is just that bite. The bite's pretty strong. When I felt, I'm feeling it all the way down in my stomach, felt in my nose a decent bit, which to me is a little too much. I like feeling it right at the back of my throat, and then that's kind of it. I don't really like when it goes to my nose and starts tingling, all that. I don't like when I feel like I have a fire going on in my stomach. I like it right there at the back of my throat when I swallow, and that's about it. So I'd say it's a little overpowering on the bite, but when we put ice on that, that should cut it down to probably right about just right, but we'll see in just a minute. Let me get one more sip and see if I can detect any real flavors in there. It's kind of hard to detect the first time, but let's see if we can do it the second time. I get a tiny bit of sweetness, a little bit of sweetness and a little bit of wood. I don't know if I'd say vanilla like sweetness, honey like sweetness. I can't really put my finger on a specific type of sweetness, but it definitely tastes a little bit sweet. Nothing not too much, not like you're drinking peach whiskey or whatever, obviously, but it definitely notice a little bit of something sweet there. But we're going to throw some ice on this, cool it down, see if we can't tame it a little bit to bring out some of those flavors that we couldn't notice before. So we'll get in some ice and we'll be right back with y'all. Okay, we are back with our ice in our glass. I'm going to try it one more time. See if we can detect those subtle hints of flavors in there. Got to take another sip for the flavors. But that ice, kind of like I thought it would, it really does cut that bite down to just enough. It might be a little too much cut down on the bite. It was maybe a little too smooth. Kind of hard to feel it a little bit, but I mean, that's kind of my fault, so can't really knock Proper 12 for that. It's kind of my fault there. But it's not unenjoyable this way. It's just like a little too smooth if you enjoy having that bite back there. But if you don't really enjoy the bite, then, you know, again, it's perfect on ice. We'll take another sip, try to get those flavors brought out, those, you know, those tasties. So I definitely get some of that wood, you know, barrel flavor in there. That sweetness is still coming through. Again, it's kind of hard to detect whether it's vanilla, honey, or whatever. But you definitely get a touch of sweetness in there. But mainly your typical, you know, wood barrel flavor, everything like that. Overall, great whiskey. Absolutely amazing. I've always heard pretty good stuff about it. But, you know, obviously you gotta try it for yourself. But great whiskey. If you're thinking about buying it, you're kind of on the fence, would recommend it. If you haven't thought about buying it, still would recommend it. And if you're like, I'm never gonna buy that, well, I would go buy some if I were you, because it really is great and you're gonna be missing out. But, you know, you do what you want, your money. Overall, have one more sip for the taste again. Yeah, pretty much same thing. Pretty much same thing. Just a little bit of sweetness in that wood in there. But would recommend, especially at $28 a bottle. It drinks, tastes, smells like some high class whiskey for a amazing price. You know, hard to beat. I wouldn't say it's better than Jameson, because Jameson's really is just like so good. It's kind of like top line there, but it's a very, very close second there. Very close second. I might buy this before Jameson Black Barrel, just because Jameson Black Barrel is $10 more, and I don't know if it's worth $10 more. But regular Jameson and the Castmates editions, like this cold brew IPA and stout edition, would probably get those first. But you can't go wrong with Proper 12. You really can't. Stuff great. Would recommend it. But that wraps it up right there for this episode of The Sully Show. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you want me to try something, drop it down in the comments. And if I can find it and afford it, I'll get some and taste it and let you know what I thought about it before you go spend your hard-earned money on it. Other than that, like, subscribe, share it with your friends so that they can like and subscribe, and we can educate the world on the wonderful whiskeys that are out there, along with other alcoholic beverages and such. So I hope you all enjoy this video, and I'll see you all Tuesday. Cheers.